Hello from Thailand. It's been a while. I've updated you about my life, but the reason it is so is because when you live in the present, there's no voice in the head reflecting. It's just you live. So it's hard to talk about the past because the present is all that it exists. And so you just live. You become life. You become at one with life when there's no that conversation in your head. So it's difficult to talk about, so to speak, my life when you become life. But what I can say is that at the moment I'm traveling. I don't know when I'm going to return to my farm. I'm not on my own. I'm with my partner, and probably after Asia I'm going to go to England, and after that probably I'm going to return to the farm, but maybe I will do some travel in Europe as well. So again, there's a lot of traveling, and I continue doing weekly Zoom sessions with my spiritual support group. It's on Sunday, every Sunday, and in the group I teach about how to live from the present moment, how to be present, and how to allow the source to work through you, and how to rely not on the mind and on its voice that is deeply conditioned, but how to tune in to the source and live a life that is stress-free, that is fearless, that is always interesting when you experience all kinds of different things on a daily basis. So your life becomes very interesting. I post my life updates on Instagram in case you don't know, so that you can check. I don't teach from the mind, but I teach from what I experience, from how I live. And so on Instagram, you will see all my travels, what I'm up to, so that you can also gain inspiration that if you live from the source, life becomes easy. You don't need to think about how to resolve your issues, what to do next, because it's all conditioned, but you rely on the source and it starts leading you. It starts showing what to do. So that's what I teach in my spiritual support group, and I'm passionate about always talking about this group to my YouTube viewers, because if you want to live a life that is easy, that is stress-free, where you get always what you need to learn how to tune into the source and live in harmony with it or through it. And so that's what my spiritual support group is about. And if you wish to join it, I will leave a link to it, which is ssg.simonarich.com. So it's hard again to reflect on my life because I'm just being present. And when this happens, you don't want to go back to the past. You are just here now. And the people that joined my retreat in Nepal noticed that the way that I live is not mind-based at all. And because I allow the source to come through, the vibration is very clear, and people in my vicinity feel it, and stuff that needs to come up, like toxic stuff that needs to release, automatically come up for them to see and to deal with. And that's how you impact the lives of others. When you live in the present, you become also like a mirror for them to reflect on what they need to work on. But again, I'm going to the teachings and not to my life, because it's no longer my life, it's just life. That's what happens. You lose that voice that reflects and comments and judges, because it's the ego, and you are just at one with life, and life becomes pleasant, life becomes interesting. You start feeling energies when something is about to change. And for example, for me, it was quite a few months on my farm, and then I started traveling And now it's all about seeing different places quite often, and then maybe I will settle on some beach that I like and stay there. So that's what's happening at this moment in my life. I share more personal stuff about my life, again, with my spiritual support group members, but I would like to update you that yes, I'm at the moment traveling. I did the retreat, my first retreat, and I'm very grateful for those who came for my retreat. Already people are asking for the next one. When I receive inspiration, I will probably do it if I receive inspiration. It was lovely to meet spiritual support group members, and things after the retreat start manifesting already. One of the girls that joined, she already found a job within like a week, I think, of coming back home, which is perfect for her. She loves it. So that was the opportunity for her to deal with the issues. She saw clearly what she needs to work on, and she really changed within days of staying on the retreat. But another good thing is, if you cannot come on retreats, and I don't know when I organize the retreat again, join the spiritual support group. You will feel the vibrations, especially if you join live. Hopefully you will be able to join live on Sundays. First, I discuss your questions. I answer the questions. I have a theme, weekly theme to discuss. So source teachings come through. I never prepare, but the theme I usually receive a day or on the same day or the day before the Zoom call. And then I share what the source wants to say from the present moment. And the next half hour is meditation. And every week is a different meditation. So again, there's never any planning. It's all happening from the present moment. I gathered a very beautiful, non-judgmental group of people who are willing to open up to the source. So the group is wonderful, beautiful people attend. Some of the people do not join because of their time. For example, some of them are in Australia, so they cannot join because of the time difference, and it will be too late for them. But those who are regulars, who join regularly, I'm very grateful for them. So I'm also thinking of opening, I have 2 spots available for the private coaching, so you can private message me if you are feeling called to do so. Otherwise, when I receive inspiration, I will release those 2 spots for the wider public. But if you feel drawn to my teachings, just contact and I will give you more information. It's a WhatsApp voice message coaching. It's so interesting that the most difficult thing is to talk about myself when you live moment to moment, because it's like that self is no longer there. It's the ego that likes to talk about itself and its issues and so forth. But when you are plugged into life, you are life itself. So it's tough to reflect, and you feel like when you're reflecting on that, the vibration is slowing down. So I guess this is going to be a short update about what I'm up to, which is traveling. Now I'm in Thailand. Before that, I was in Nepal with my partner. We are really enjoying this travel, visiting all sorts of places in Thailand, and the experience is so different. It's my second time in Thailand. I was in Thailand long time back, and I was robbed at that time, and it was a very bad experience, but I'm so glad that and this time is a totally different experience. People are so beautiful here, amazing food, lots of sugar though, but it's possible to avoid it also. Amazing food, beautiful greenery, temples, just the whole atmosphere is lovely, and I'm looking forward to our future travels here, which is like, by future I mean immediate future travels. It's just such a beautiful country, and next I'm going to visit another country. At that time I will be on my own. My partner will come back to Europe. I'm sure that the one that I choose when it's the right time to do so will be perfect. So this is the update. It's a little bit strange one because, again, I'm no longer reflecting on what happened. I'm just present, but just know that all is perfect. It's unfolding in wonderful ways. And my main areas of activity now is coaching of my current clients and spiritual support group, as well as travels. So this is a short update from my life. Thank you for watching and have a great day.